Welcome back to another episode of BNN Now, Rising Phoenix Edition. I am Danielle Willis IFBB PRO, and I'm sitting with a special guest, Sherry Priami, IFBB PRO Women's Bodybuilder and Olympian. Welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show.
As I say, thank you for having me again. I always appreciate it.
My pleasure. We've kind of evolved over this year, and I appreciate it. You were the very first guest that I had on for my queens. Pretty much saw the vision as we were starting. So thank you.
Thank you for doing this. It's great that, we get exposure and you're putting us out there. So we appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. Well, again, to me, this is a community and it should be treated as such. You looked phenomenal. The posing that you did, the red suit, it looked really great with your tan, your makeup, the updo. I mean, you just looked really great. You looked fabulous.
Thank you. I felt really good. It was, I personally think the best stage presence that I've had. Coach nailed my conditioning, brought me in perfectly. The peak was perfect. My suit maker, Miss Guyan Suits, she's my sponsor this year. So she's got 2 new suits for the Olympia that I haven't seen yet. I'm super excited. Yeah, it was it was a good day. I felt really good about things.
Can you describe the last 6 months overall with Boss of Outlaw, your coach, and just the whole mindset?
I had a real short off season, from Vancouver till the Rising. We had like 5 months to really work and do anything. So we did what we could in that short period of time. He's very meticulous on training. And he is the, first person that's ever said, this is the training I want you to do. I want you to video every single exercise so I can make sure your form is proper. He said, the only way you're going to win a show is through proper training. And he's right. So we worked on trying to bring up my legs. We know that that's something that I need to work on. And I think I did. My hamstrings got, better. I think my arms grew, some as well. Not a whole lot of growth in my back. Those are some things that we're going to work on in this off season. But he fed me really well, and it was just a real easy prep for me, the easiest that I've ever had. It was just mentally a good place. It still is. So it's been really good with him, and he's very encouraging and very positive, and that's great to have from a coach as well. I was a little apprehensive at first. I'm like, gosh, he's all the way in Austria. Is this going to work? Different time zones and things, but it's been fine. He was really happy with the way we presented at Rising Phoenix. My main feedback from that show was that I'm a little top heavy, as far as the size of my shoulders and traps, and that they want me to bring my legs up to create more balance. So, there's not, as far as conditioning, posing, they said everything was on point. So there's not really much I can do to correct those imbalances until the Olympia. 4 weeks, I can't grow legs. So, we're just focusing on, we are going to come in some, tighter, better conditioning. Like I said, I was thrilled with my conditioning, but he said it's going to be even better for the Olympia. A whole new nighttime routine that I'm doing with my posing coach, Sharonica. So that's kind of where I'm focusing the next 4 weeks, and just making sure my stage presence is like on point. Control what you can control, right?
To me, that's a really healthy mindset to have, because at the end of the day, this is a self-fulfilling type of sport. We are realizing our own vision, and at the end of the day, we can only go at the pace that we can go, and given with the time that we have. Make sure that you go 100% on the posing routine, and make sure your showmanship is even more excitable than, because you had DMX. I mean, you came out and you didn't, and you really showed up. Sometimes people have songs like that, and they're and I remember you telling me in the beginning when we first chatted how this has been a process for you with the posing.
Yes,
you showed up, girl. You did.
Yeah, I was happy with my individual routine.
You got me hyped. Like I said, it took me back. I've done DMX, but it was just how you came out with the red, and you were just, and you nodding, and you had you were just going, and that's what it's all about. Yeah. Feeling your best, knowing that you're bringing your best,
and that's what makes a huge difference, right? Yes. And knowing, like, leading up to the show, I was ready weeks ahead of time. I didn't question if I was going to be ready. I was ready. I woke up that morning, looked at myself, and I was like, this is it. Like, this is good, you know? So yeah, it makes a big difference when you present yourself on stage, knowing that you are like where you should be.
Shout out to the whole Priami team for bringing her in. And that leads me to my last question. You know, again, I see the vibes. You're feeling excited. You just, you know, you just want to have a good time and just, again, be on the big stage, bringing what you know to be your best. But what can we expect?
You know, being my first Olympia, I'm real excited to do my routine at finals. It's so far, I mean, the choreography of this one I think is the best I've ever done. Show out, you know, just to do the best I can. My kids are going to be in the audience, so that really motivates me to just want to
Florida,
do
yes.
my best. Yeah, it's, you know, hometown. I live 45 minutes away, so lots of friends are coming, all my family. So just to have them see me on that big stage is just, I'm just tickled to death by it. So I'm just going to take the whole process in, you know, everything from the meet the athletes on Thursday to the gala after on Saturday, and uh, you know, both nights of the show. I just want to make sure that I am present and really take it all in.
That's the most important thing, is just be present, enjoy it, and make the most of it. You work so hard. We all work hard. You want to have that moment where you can just kind of exhale a little bit. I'm excited to see you. I know the bodybuilding fans out there are excited to see what you're going to bring. And yeah, we're getting close. We are 26 days out from the Olympia.
These days are going to fly by too. I just know it.
Wishing you all the best, and thank you for coming on and sitting with me. Until next time, everyone, be good to yourselves. Please click the link and subscribe to the channel, and go show Sherry some love as well.